So guys, we're having a lot of rain. It's been raining pretty hard. I've been watching, what kind of levels. Around here we're getting around an inch, and up north we're getting around 2 inches. So we're gonna have a lot of water coming down that Sacramento River. So anticipating it getting a little muddy, I drove over this morning and looked, and it's kind of muddy. Friends of mine were out this last Saturday and sent me pictures. Fishing was very tough. Most of the time they couldn't see 2 to 4 inches down. So the rivers are really getting muddy right now. So it's going to put a little damper to striper fishing and the bass. So you might want to look to going to lakes, but the Delta system is going to be pretty much shut down. I was at ISE over at Cal Expo, this last Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was walking around. I did a couple theater seminars on live forward-facing sonar, and I did a couple demos on the tank, throwing swim baits, showing you how to catch a lot of stripers instead of targeting big fish with big swim baits, which I usually do. I showed a lot of new stuff that's Blade Runner tackle put on the market, and I've been killing fish on them. So I did some illustrations with them, and it was really a good event. Had a lot of guys. I want to thank you guys for coming out, watching, participating, and just walking down the aisles. It was crazy. You guys were all pulling me over, which was really good. It's really helped me, and I was just overwhelmed how many of you guys, would come up and want to shake my hand, take pictures, and just, I was just overwhelmed. I really thank you and really appreciate it. And I also did got hooked up with Gone Fishing Marine, which I'll let you guys know in the real future. They're gonna take me on, and I'll let you guys know. But they're gonna be one of my big sponsors for my AFO channel, and I'll let you guys know pretty soon. But other things going on, the fishing, like I said, it's probably gonna be a little bit tough now. We're gonna need probably about, I'd say, a week of sunshine and decent weather without having these downpours of an inch of rain, because what it'll do, it'll just make the river dirty, and the dirty water is going to go everywhere. When the bypass floods, then it's really going to get bad. And then if you have access to the port of Sacramento, or you go on the San Joaquin side, then you can catch some fish, but it's going to get a little bit tough here in the near future. But I just wanted to say thank you guys for coming out and and stopping me down the aisles. It was just crazy. But I just want to thank you. So another thing is, I'm always talking about, anytime I do reports or I do showing you guys how to fish and stuff, I always talk about the Alberto knot because I use it all the time. It's bulletproof. I mean, the first time I learned how to use it was probably 15 years ago. I was doing a seminar in Fresno. I'll never forget, because I was talking how I tied a uni knot to braid to floral, and I would break it. And this gentleman stood up and said, if you use this knot, I guarantee you that you're probably not going to break it. And he showed me how to do this Alberto knot, and ever since he showed me, I can't break it. I use it for punching. I use it for swim baits. I'll tie a $200 end swim bait on the end of that and not worry about that knot. But it's very bulletproof. The only thing is, it's kind of hard to tie. It's easy for me, but I know a lot of guys have a hard time. But then when I'm tying light stuff, it's difficult for me too. So I want to show you. A friend of mine came up to me at the ISE show and said, "Hey, Alan, hey, try this." So he hands me this tool, and I took it home and fooled around with it. I want to show you. So it's made by Uncle Jim. It's a little tool right here, and it really came in handy. So especially for me for tying light line stuff. So I take my light line. This is only 8-pound test, and you stick it in the side here, and you whip it around these two little ends that they have there for you. Pull it snug, and then I pull that knot down so it's in there snug. Then I'm going to take my braid, And I'm going to go through the center right here. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to wrap it 7 to 8 times. And you don't have to be really close, you just wind it. And then after I got here, I take it and I go back over the top. I found I'm not following his instructions, but you can. It's basically doing it the same way. But I'm going to go back same amount 7 or 8 times. And then you take it and you push it up through the same loop right there. And then you pull it like this. And then I just snug it a little bit. And then I lift it off. And then I just pull the ends like this. And watch it how it snugs up. See how snug that is and small? It comes out perfect every time. So then what I do is I take this tag in, cut it as close as I can with a nail clipper, and then I take the braid and I'll cut it about 1/4 of an inch. So I use these, it's easier. So see, then I have this little tag in. Now I'm going to take a little lighter here and I just burn it like that and then go like that. And there's that knot right there. Look how little it is. It'll go right through your guides when you're casting, and this knot does not break. And I'll use it from anywhere from tying 80-pound braid to 30-pound fluorocarbon leader down to 10-pound braid with like a 6-pound leader, which I got right here. And look how little that knot is. And this is bulletproof. So what you do is you go to Uncle Jim knot tying tool, and he's got a website, and you could go on there and they sell them right on their website, and it's really handy. Little, you could just keep it in your boat and just have your knots tied, carried around with you. So it works perfect. So work doing that elbow knot, like I always tell you, you can't go wrong. So, and one other thing. So, I'm getting older and I can't remember a lot of things about, what my friends are doing or acquaintances, but a good personal friend of mine, he's starting this company up, and it's actually an advertising company, and it's called Subcontractors United. And basically what he's doing, it's anything to do with construction, whether you're building a house, building a building, doing anything, any kind of services that, like from garage doors to plumbing to any kind of construction that you would need. So if you own a company or you're working for a company that you want to help out, you could go to this company, Subcontractors United, go look on their website and see what they offer. And if you want to get on here, this friend of mine is going to do me a deal so that if you wanted to advertise, you contact me, I'll hook you up, and I'll get you 5 months of free advertising. And then all you have to do is, after the 5 months, if it don't work for you, just cancel it. And then if you're doing some business off of it and it's going to work for you, then you could sign up. But I'm going to get you that 5 months for no charge. He was advertising on Channel 3. He's going to go to radio, where he's going to be blasting on the radio, like 3 or 4 radio stations here real quick. So if you want, you can just contact me. You could get me on my YouTube channel. You can contact me on the phone or whatever way you want, and I'll get you hooked up. Other than that, we got a lot of rain in the near future. Also, I've been looking at the forecast. So fishing's going to be kind of put on hold for a little while. So, I'll keep doing my reports on Thursday to let you guys know, the conditions of the water, of the delta, the river, and the lakes. So if you like this video, hit that like. Please subscribe, because it'll really help me out. You want to leave me a comment, just put it in the bottom and I'll get back with you within a couple days. So thanks for watching, and I'll be out with a report on Thursday. See you guys.